everybody, and just popping in really quick. I want to share a fun card go-to cut that I've been using that makes mass producing your cards pretty quick and fun. So I'll give everybody a couple seconds to see if you find me. I know this is kind of a surprise. I didn't warn you I was coming, but you know, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do, right? So let's see, I'm just gonna share this out to my group, so bear with me, and hopefully in the meantime you'll see me popping in and you'll find me. All right, we're gonna quick groups. We're gonna share it to my team, and we'll share it to the VIPs because I love my VIPs. Let's see, we want to post and groups, and there it is, VIPs. Here we go. Okay, so again, this is just a quick live, and hopefully some of you will start finding me here. If you're on, you'll get the notification. If you are here, go ahead and say hello. Love to know who's joining us. And all right, so you're gonna need our trimmer, and we need a 6x6 piece of designer paper. I am using the peach, it is called, just had it here too, You're a Peach designer series paper. Loving this stuff. It is so cute. This is part of the Your Sweet as a Peach suite in the new annual catalog, and that is my featured product this week, is the You're a Peach, or Sweet as a Peach bundle, which is this here stamp set. So being I wasn't here live last night, I decided, or Sunday night I should say, which was the 4th of July, I decided maybe this week I can pop on a couple times for these short little videos just to share a couple of little tips and tricks and fun that I have had with this bundle. Again, love this one. It's one of my faves. But anyway, biggest thing is I wanted to show you this fun use of your designer series paper. This automatically gives you 4 cards with 1 piece of 6x6 paper. All right, so how we're gonna start is we're going to bring in our 6x6, and we're gonna line it up at the 1.5 inch, and we need our scoring blade, not our cutting blade, but our scoring blade. And we're just gonna make little tick marks at the 1.5 inch mark all the way around. So we're gonna go at 1.5, make just a little tick, turn, wind up at 1.5, another little tick, turn, 1.5, turn, 1.5, and one last turn. There we go. And that's going to be 1.5. And then we have all 4 sides. I don't know if you can see my little tick marks in the camera. I'll see if I think you can see it like right there. So we're going to take this tick mark and this adjacent tick mark way over here, and we're gonna line them up on a diagonal. So that tick mark in the cutting edge in that little tray, and then this tick mark right there. So they're both lined up. Get the scoring blade out of the way, and we're going to make a cut. All right, here comes the fun part. We gotta keep our piece of paper keep it together. Keep it lined up. And we're gonna turn it. Just keep them pieced together like so. And we're gonna find that tick mark on this edge. So you have a tick mark here. And you have a tick mark here. We're gonna get those both lined up in that cutting little gully there. Close it up, and we're gonna make another cut. So now we have 4 pieces of designer paper, okay? And they're pretty even. All right, so now this is where you wanna have your 4 card bases, and you're gonna have, hey Laura. So you want 4 card bases, 4 pieces of, in my case I have basic white, cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And now I made my cuts with the side I want facing up. I made my little tick marks and cuts with the side I want facing up. Hey Robin. Hey Lisa. Yes, I decided to do a little surprise visit. So thanks for joining me, ladies. So now my design is going to fit on my card layer this way, okay? Now if I wanted it to fit this way, I would have done my tick marks on the opposite side of what I wanted. So then you have your opposite side. So the side you cut facing up is the side you're going to have on the left. If you want it on the right edge, you're going to have the side opposite of what you want to see. So I had my tick mark here. You can flip it and it'll now go onto your other edge. Hey Sharon, hey Debbie, thanks for joining. I'm so glad to see you ladies popping on. And again, like I said, I know this was a little surprise, but I wanted to share this fun design because this again is a great way. We have our designer series paper sale going on right now, and I know we all have lots of paper because we all tend to be paper hoarders. Well, I want to show you how to not hoard your paper, and it's a great way to mass produce cards. Like I said, when I need lots of cards, this is what I like to do. The other thing you can do is you can flip it and put it on the bottom. So now I have this pattern on this side because I brought it to the bottom. Or again, you can flip it to the other side and do it from the bottom over here. So again, just a really fun, easy cut for your pattern paper. And I'm going to show you another little tip too. So we're going to make a card. So I have my designer paper all cut, and I have my 4-inch by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white. So we're going to go ahead and add our adhesive. And I am going to have this on the left edge of my paper, like so. Then, before I adhere that to my card base, I'm going to bring in Calypso Coral. And I want the stamp that says sweet as a peach. And you know what? I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat because this is a photopolymer set. We want to make sure we get a good impression. So we have sweet as a peach down here in the right corner. Just like that. And then I have the stamp that says your as. So it says your as sweet as a peach. We're going to put that, I'm going to have to bring that in so you can see what I'm doing here. You're as sweet as a peach. Okay. And you know what? We're going to leave that open for now because we do need it. So we're going to bring in, I have a Calypso Coral card base. We could pop this up on dimensionals if you'd like, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add some adhesive. We're gonna center that on our card base. Hey Carol, glad to see you could join too. Love it. All right, so there is our card base. And like I said, I've got 3 more pieces, and I've got my pieces of white, basic white. I can go ahead and start adding those too. But we're gonna do this card real quick. I have my pale papaya. Oh, Carol, I'm telling you, I'm in love with it. So I have my scrap of basic white. I have my peach. And we're just gonna ink it up in our pale papaya. And I have a sponge dauber. This is my Calypso Coral. I do label mine because I don't clean them. I just keep saving it for the next time I use it in that color. And I'm just gonna go and add a little bit of that Calypso Coral to the edges. And then we're gonna stamp that down like so. And you're gonna do 2 of those, and then you're gonna cut them out. But through the magic of television, because I told you I'm gonna keep this kind of short, so being I was a big surprise, I have my die cut circles, and I have my little peaches and my leaves. So here's my peaches again in pale papaya with a little bit of sponging to get that extra color on there so they look a little more realistic. So what we're going to do is we're going to add adhesive to our circle. We need some dimensionals. And just as an FYI, I am planning to come back tomorrow to show you another way to use up some of that DSP. Because like I said, we all have it. We're all hoarders. I know we are. So I'm going to show you how to use it up, because I don't want you to miss out on the amazing DSP sale we're having. So we're going to add our die cut circles there. I'm going to take one of our peaches, and we're just gonna put that there. This one's gonna get a dimensional or 2. We're just gonna add that one there. Then we need some mini dimensionals. Where did I do with those? Here they are. Need some minis. So we're going to put our leaves on. Those there. And those there, like so. So there it is, quick, done. We have one of 4 cards done. And here is the one I did the other day. And then here are some other cards I did using that exact same cut. I did that with Mr. Turtle. So different looks depending on your paper. It's a great cut for using those big bold sentiments to make them be the star of the show, along with your DSP. So I wanted to share that with you because, like I said, great little cut, and it's easy. It's 1.5. You just mark the 1.5 inch mark on all 4 sides. Line up the opposite sides at a diagonal on your trimmer. Make the cut, spin them around, keeping them together, and make the next cut. And then you end up with 4 equal pieces. And then you end up with some cute cards. Hey, Sue. So glad you could join. Any questions on how I did that? I know that was quick. We're done. I hope everyone had an amazing 4th of July weekend and had some fun activities. We had a busy weekend, and then Monday was a very low-key day until the storms rolled in, and Tucker kept Mommy awake all night long. I think I captured like 30 minutes of sleep before the alarm went off, and that is a big maybe. I'm not even sure I got a full 30 minutes. So say a prayer that there's no storms tonight. I know it was pretty stormy this afternoon here, this evening. Hey Kay, thanks for joining. So yeah, praying for no storms tonight because Mommy needs to sleep. And for anybody who does not know, Tucker is not a baby, but he identifies as such. He is a 4-legged fur baby. He weighs 9 pounds, and he was crawling on my head, having a nervous breakdown over the storm last night, which were a series of several storms from 10 o'clock last night till 3:30 this morning. And yeah, he was having a meltdown, and Mommy had to get up and rock him. And yeah, finally I settled down at 3 a.m. to be able to get some sleep, and the alarm went off at 3:30. So it was a fun day at work today. All right, ladies, that's all I have for you today, but be sure to kind of keep an eye out for tomorrow, because my goal is, as long as the day goes correctly as planned, and we all know how that goes, I do plan on jumping on tomorrow night, again, to share some more ways to use up your DSP. So I hope you guys have a great night, a great week, and see you back here. Bye.